Hi everyone, Bifty's here. Anyone looking for a new game to play? Maybe an older game that you might have missed out on? Well, I'm going back to 2013 and I'm recommending DMC Devil May Cry. Now, I'm not a long way into the game yet. I've been playing it a little while ago. I came back to it last night because I wanted to give it a go and I'd forgotten how much fun it can be, so I really wanted to do a video for it today. Now, it's not your normal Devil May Cry. I'm not hugely familiar with the series. I did play them, I think, back on PlayStation 2 a long time ago, maybe the originals. And I did try the originals again on Steam. You can get the HD pack for Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3, but they looked a bit old for me. So I tried out DMC from 2013, and it still works really well on the Steam Deck. I've also managed to pick up in a recent sale Devil May Cry 4 and 5, but I haven't played those yet. I've sort of created myself an unofficial trilogy because we haven't had a Devil May Cry game since 2019 when DMC 5 came out. Anyway, I'm talking about DMC Devil May Cry from 2013. It was a little bit of a different take. A Ninja Theory came on board as part of it because they wanted to do a more Western style version of the game, so that it wouldn't get stagnant. I think a lot of fans didn't like it back then. Maybe that's not an issue now. DMC 4, which came later, a couple of years later, did pretty well, but 5 is considered to be the absolute best. So I figure if I'm going to play them, I may as well start with DMC and then go on to 4 and then 5 and finish with the best. So it's working pretty well for me at the moment. I don't know what to expect. I don't know if it'll be a bit weird jumping over from DMC to Devil May Cry 4, but I'm really looking forward to it. Now, I've checked it on how long to beat, and you're only looking at about 9 hours for the main story, 12 if you want to do side quests. So it's not going to take you a long time to get through this, but you can pick it up for under £5. That's probably about $6 or $7 for you guys in the US. I think that's pretty good, and the Steam summer sale's on at the moment, but even if it's not, go on over to isthereanydeal.com and they'll give you the cheapest price. I'm sure there's other places you can look, but that's where I tend to go. Anyway, back to Devil May Cry. 2013 seems to be a reasonably good year. I did cover the Tomb Raider reboot recently, which was also from 2013, so maybe there's some sort of graphics change then or something that games still hold up well from then, but I've been really impressed with this. It's got a really good soundtrack. I like that. It's totally over the top. Lots and lots of combos. When I came back to it last night, it took me a little while to get used to the controls again because there's a lot going on. Couldn't work out how to open a door because I had to hit it with a certain weapon combo, but I worked it out in the end, and it works really well on controller, really well on Steam Deck. The story is a modern retelling. I don't think it fits into the timeline really at all. It's a little bit of an aberration, but I like to think it more as the multiverse of Devil May Cry, so it allows me to enjoy this game. It doesn't matter too much. A modern world run by demons. It feels sort of a 90s type vibe, but I think it's probably set in the future. I might be missing something there. Dante's mission is to fight back and discover himself. He doesn't know who he is, doesn't remember stuff, so his memory's coming back. That seems to flood in. That works really well with the cutscenes. There's lots of cutscenes. They're a lot of fun. Again, they do look a little bit dated because we're talking 2013, but on Steam Deck looks brilliant. Looks well, works really well. Maybe even plays better like that. You got Virgil and Kat are in the game. Kat's a psychic who helps you understand Limbo. Virgil's your half-brother, twin brother, I think. I haven't seen him in any cutscenes for a bit, so there's something going on with him at the moment, but I don't want to spoil anything. Dante is younger, rebellious, pretty foul-mouthed. All of that, I'm quite happy with some swearing in the game, and it's a lot of fun. It's different. I don't know of anything that it's quite like. I think ChatGPT told me it would be a bit more Metal Gear Solid when they did a strange one. I haven't played that too much either, but I might check that out afterwards. But anyway, It's a different take. Don't expect it to follow the storyline. Just have some fun with it. It's punk rock. He's rebellious, but the soundtrack's really good as well. It's very noisy. You're combining swords and guns, and not just one sword, but multiple melee weapons. You can switch between them easily. I've got demonic gloves, fists, something like that. Switch between them all. I think you can get a little bit stuck using the same weapons. I've certainly got some that I prefer over others, but they do require you to occasionally use the others in order to do certain things, damage a monster, fight a boss, open a door, something like that. So it does at least keep reminding you about the other weapons that you've got. Then you get a bit bored, you can do that. It's got good upgrades. The store was a bit confusing in the beginning, but you can upgrade absolutely everything. I've got special moves that you can also include, so I liked that. I was focusing a bit too much on the guns in the beginning because the guns were a lot of fun. You can keep normal monsters up in the air with your pistols firing at them, and then you can jump up and slash them, kill them, anything like that. You've also got a grappling rope, which I quite like, so you're flying across the screen. That's quite fun. That's not unlike other games that I've played recently. Reminds me of something that I'm forgetting right now. I like the way that the worlds change. You've got this coming out of Limbo, certain things happening, so the world around you will sort of crumble a bit or sort of break into itself and then change, and then you've got all the monsters appearing. Reality bending, that's what I should have used. Very creative, a lot of fun. Could probably do with a remaster. It would look amazing if they did that, but I don't know if there's any discussions of that. But it does still hold up well. It looks good in 2025. Again, better on Steam Deck. But I'm playing it mostly on PC, on a sofa, with a controller on a 65-inch TV that's up above me here. Maybe that makes it look a bit older. If you're playing on monitor, I got a 4070 that I'm running it on through a big TV. If you've got a really good monitor, a better card than me, then it may look even better. I don't know, but I'd recommend it regardless. Gameplay and combat is fluid, hack and slash, like I said, with the guns, angel and demon weapons. I think it's left trigger for your angels, right trigger for your demons. It's as if they're sitting on your shoulders, telling you what to do and what not to do. Combos, loads of them. I do get a bit stuck, but it rewards you for mixing it up and using different combos, so that's a good reason to do it. Performance works really well. Spoken about how long it takes to do, spoken how cheap it is now, so that's all good. Comparing it to 4 and 5, again, I think I did it at the beginning, but 4 is about the same. 5 is supposed to be the absolute best. So call this an unofficial Devil May Cry trilogy. I definitely recommend the first one. As soon as I get onto 4, I'll do a video about that, hoping that that's good, but I'm really looking forward to 5 because that's supposed to be the best. So I've built my way up here and I'm looking forward to getting into that eventually. Anyway, haven't got much more for you. Let me know in the comments if you've played it, if you're playing it now, if you played it back in the day. Let me know what you think of 4 and 5, whether or not there's anything that I need to know. If you've got any other recommendations, then please do keep them coming in. I really appreciate that. That really helps me find new games, and it helps me to create new content when I find something I like. Go check out any of my other videos. Like I said, I did Tomb Raider from 2013 recently, and I definitely recommend that. That also is part of a trilogy. Again, I haven't played the other 2 games, but I will get to those. And my big game, or my enjoyable game, that's a new one that I picked up as a demo. I just did a video for that. But Jotun Slayer Hordes of Hell, really impressed with that. I like a bullet hell, and this is a really good one that works. So if you're interested in them, please do subscribe. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm Bifties. See you all next time.